Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a little while since I posted a video, but in today's video I wanted to start talking about sleep in a different way. Instead of bombarding you with tips and advice, I wanted to start sharing some of those stories, some of those lessons that I've learned over the years, the practical lessons that I've learned about my sleep, my mindset about sleep, and what helped me to overcome my insomnia. And hopefully this will be helpful for you as well on your sleep journey in overcoming your sleep problems. So subscribe to my channel, hit the like button below, and comment. Let me know what your sleep story is. I would really love to hear how you approach sleep and what might be those struggles that you have. What's your sleep story? What I wanted to do in this video is talk about sleep stories, those ideas that we have about our own sleep. And I'll start with sharing mine, because I think if you are struggling with sleep problems, you might not actually be sharing any of those struggles with anyone, trying to put on a brave face and trying to just get through the day the best way possible. And there's a major difference between being able to get through the day really efficiently, being able to really thrive through the day, and actually getting just about through the day. So let me share my sleep story with you to start the conversation, and maybe it's going to help you to open up a little bit more, maybe not on social media, but to others. And even feel free to reach out to me and see how I can support you. So my sleep story starts well over 10 years ago. And that was a time in my life, in my mid-20s, when I really loved doing all the things that I could, really living life to the full. And of course, that meant squeezing things into my diary, doing all the things that I wanted to do, but pushing my boundaries. And I think this is one of the things within my sleep story that I now understand. I've always been someone who likes to challenge myself. Challenge some of the things that I might think that I can do or maybe can't do, but I'll give it a go and see what happens. And a lot of my clients go through this same thing, is keep pushing forward. But actually, lack of sleep is not helping us to be able to really push forward. So once I got my sleep or understanding of my sleep story and what was going on, I really realized that it's really was something that I struggled with. I used to wake up in the middle of the night with bleeding nose and not being able to get back to sleep again, and would be awake for hours. Or other nights when I would actually be tossing and turning in bed and not really be able to get off to sleep. And these are all things that, you know, my previous clients struggle with as well. So I know how it feels not to be able to get off to sleep easily, or even get back into sleep in the middle of the night. And of course, in the morning when you wake up and you're wanting to drag yourself out of bed, you really just don't want to. And again, getting up like that in the morning is just not a good experience. It's not a good way to start the day. But that was very much my reality. I went through each day hoping and wishing that something was going to help me, but I just didn't know what will help me. So I went through the usual route. You might have already been to see maybe a medical professional, but they just haven't been able to give you some of those practicalities that will actually help you. And I went through the same thing. You know, I've probably tried and tested everything on the market. I invested into different gadgets. I tried lotions and potions and so on. But what I realized at the end of my search for solutions is that I needed to change what I did practically. I needed to change my behavior. I needed to change my mindset about how I even think about sleep. And that's when I started choosing sleep. And it might be quite simple in your head, saying, yeah, of course I want to choose sleep. But really committing to sleep and committing to whatever it will take to actually overcome those problems is what I mean by choosing sleep. And it was a fun journey, you know, testing different things, but knowing that I will go all the way. I will do whatever it takes to actually really overcome that problem. That was the fun bit for me, because even today I'm learning about my sleep. Even today I'm learning new things that will help me. new situations, new life challenges comes along. And I learned today as well. So it's a never-ending fun exploration of sleep. And I think that's what I would like to invite you to do, is change that story. Instead of deciding that you're not going to be able to sleep and you're not a good sleeper, or whatever other stories you might have in your head about your sleep and sleep challenges, I would love you to challenge them and really choose sleep in a practical way. Start looking at what are those things that will help you to actually overcome some of those challenges. And of course, if you need any support or advice or tips, feel free to reach out to me, because I've helped so many clients who were confused about what they should be doing, who were confused about what are those things that will help them. But you definitely can choose sleep for yourself and change that story, because when we sleep well, it's like having a great shower. You know, you feel refreshed, you feel clean, you feel like you're ready to conquer the day. And that's kind of really what I've learned over the years about my sleep story, and how we can all challenge that sleep struggle or even insomnia that you're experiencing. It's challenging that story and doing what it takes to overcome it. So thank you for watching this video. Feel free to reach out to me. And if you are happy to share your story, then comment below and share it, because I think we're not talking about sleep problems as much as we could. We're hiding it. A lot of the times when I speak to professionals, they have never really shared their sleep challenges with other people. But trust me, when you share them, you will be able to get more support, especially on the days when you struggle the most. So thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to hearing your stories.